Peach Belt quarterfinal conference is on the air this evening. Welcome back, Pacer Nation and Pacer Peeps, to the USC Aiken Convocation Center. Another Wednesday for hoop action in the first round of the Peach Belt Conference quarterfinals, as the USC Aiken men's basketball team will be going to another heated matchup with the Columbus State Cougars. Pacers are looking to start things off strong here tonight against one of the toughest teams in the conference. This evening will prove to be an uphill challenge for the Pacers, as the Cougars are leading across the board in field goal and three-point percentages. Can the Pacers overcome and walk away with the win? And Pacer Nation, Pacer Peeps, I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce one of my colleagues, the Disney fanatic, Allie Bell.
Welcome
you,
back. Ian. Thank you. We missed you, Pacer Peeps.
It's been a few days since we were here. Convocation Center, the men and women both putting on a clinic this past weekend. If you have the opportunity, make sure you run up to Pacer Athletics YouTube channel and rewatch the game. The men put on a tremendous game against the Lander Bearcats this past weekend. And the men looking to do the same thing this evening against the Columbus State Cougars. Tackerberry with possession here, looking to fight his way up the court, sizing up the Cougars. Number 3, Brian Gibbons, trying to fluster, trying to get into the head of Tackerberry. So he's going to swing right. 10 seconds left here on the shot clock. Looking for a position pass on the inside. Bell over short. Shaquan Jules looking to go for 2 himself. Great coordination, great teamwork here from the Pacers early on here in the first half. The Cougars looking to return the receipt. Brian Gibbons with possession once more here high at the key. Number 23, Ladarius Horton. And number 1, Jalen Thomas. Back to Gibbons once more. He's going to go up high for 3 himself. Rolls around the iron, comes back down for the rebound. Number 24, Robert Hill. The dribbling handoff to Tackerberry once more. Tackerberry moving the ball up the court. Here on the left side. Looking to cut inside, moves up to the wings. Since this one over long to Darius Bell. And as whistle's blown, it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Cougar favor. Once again, number 3, Brian Gibbons, and number 23, Ladarius Horton. Both men inbound. Gibbons coming up here to the key, cuts inside, 6-1, Lobos. To number 1, Jalen Thomas, back to Gibbons. Number 24, Moore going up for 3 himself, rolls around the iron. 2 3 attempts consecutively from the Cougars, unsuccessful in connection. Tackerberry calling for some offensive support. Almost stolen there by the Cougars. Bell to Misseldine. Back to Bell once more. Bell to Tackerberry. Pacers slowing down the pace here momentarily. Tackerberry looking to cut inside here at the key. Looking to spin. Goes up for 2. Not enough. But recovers for the rebound. Goes up for 2 again.
I love him putting in the effort to get his own rebound there.
Absolutely. A great effort, a great initiative there from Tackerberry. The senior also honored this past weekend and senior night. I'm sure his friends and family are watching tonight's game. Once again, the Cougars. Jalen Thomas to Cam Paulding, number 10, over the lawn to Anthony Moore. Cougars looking to go up for 3 themselves, and they were finally able to get it in. 4-3, the Cougars only trailing by 1. Misseldine over to Bell. Pacers looking to move the ball up the court any way that they can. Bell looking to direct traffic for himself here. Back to Tackerberry, cover all around. The Cougars showing some great coverage here. Pacers looking to go inside. However, Tackerberry is going to step outside. And it looks as if the Pacers are going to call a timeout. A 30-second timeout, and the Pacers are going to use this time to come back together, just convene here very shortly. Pacer Peeps will be back very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation, Pacer Peeps. After a brief timeout, the last time we were here in the Convocation Center and the last time the Pacers met with Columbus State, the final decision being in Pacer favor, 78-76. Allie, you and I were talking about this very briefly during the break. Just seeing some very aggressive coverage here from the Cougars.
Oh, for sure. And I think starting out, like we've had teams come in here and play some strong, like aggressive defense, especially like just pressing early on and stuff. But I think this is the strongest I've seen in the Convocation Center this season. So I mean, Columbus State is really trying hard in the beginning of the game to try to shut down our offensive opportunities early.
The Cougars coming out the gate strong here this evening. For the fake. Number 1, Jalen Thomas. That's Anthony Moore. There's Horton once again looking to cut inside. And Brian Gibbons once more. Call coming back down on the Cougars for another turnover. It's going to be Pacer favor. Sumter native. Ryan Misseldine. Looking to send this one in to Tagerberry. Tagerberry for the fake. Almost losing the handle. Back to Shaquan Jules. Tagerberry. Over long to Misseldine. No coverage. To Darius Bell once more. Pearson's doing a great job moving the ball up the court. Bell spins. Here at the key, almost stolen. Over short to Shaquan Jules. Jules here, losing the handle himself, but recovers. And the Pacers are going to have to go less than 10 left here on the shot clock. Convocation Center counts down with 3, 2. Bell, perfect placement. Anthony goes up for 3. Can he get it off the back glass? Back iron. Cougars are going to have another attempt. Brian Gibbons once more here at the key. Number 24. Anthony Moore gets it in for 2 with the teardrop. Kyle Tagerberry once again. The Cougars showing that great coverage for defense. Cougars looking to go man-to-man. However, the Cougars to be careful not to wear themselves out here early on in the first half. Some of that fatigue will come in later on and work as a factor in Pacer favor. Tagerberry spins here on the wing, comes right up to the key. Shaquan Jules sticks the arm out for it, almost losing the handle. Can the Cougars pick it up? Number 10. That's a Cam Paulding. Brian Gibbons dribbling up left side. Up to Jalen Thomas going up for 3 himself. And that's going to be the Cougars' second 3-point basket. Pacers looking to return the receipt. Kyle Tagerberry and Darius Bell working together. Over short to Misseldine, Shaquan Jules. Jules back to Tagerberry. Tagerberry looking to direct traffic here for the Pacers once more. With 10 left on the shot clock. Tagerberry's going to swing around left. Still trying to find his way up to the key. With Robert Hill with possession, looking to go in the moving string, goes up for 2. Not enough, but Darius Bell for the rebound. Shaquan Jules once again covered all around. And Pacer Nation, looks like we're going to take our first full media timeout, I believe. And we have Pacer Nation. Pacer peeps don't go anywhere, so action's just heating up. We'll be back very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Checking here at the line as number 30, Kyle Tagerberry, is going to be coming off. Number 15 for the Pacers, John Smith, is going to be coming onto the court for first time this afternoon. John Smith standing at 5'10", all the way from Bruce Creek, South Carolina. Not too far here up the road. Some miscommunication here between the Cougars. Number 3, Brian Gibbons was looking for an intended target. That target nowhere in sight.
He was scared of our new player, John Smith, over here. He got intimidated.
A little intimidation. Never too bad here in the Convocation Center, especially here in the quarterfinals. Pacers could use every opportunity given to them, and Darius Bell once again covered all over. Tagerberry looking to come up once more. here on the left. Trails back, looking to fight his way up to the wing. Looking to hold on to that ball all the way, and the Cougars, number 24, Anthony Moore, looking to reach down and just rip this one out. Still with a 4-point lead, the Cougars. Number 3, Brian Givens, once more to number 1, Jalen Thomas. Over long to Givens. Anthony Moore. Thomas over long to Givens once again. Cougars taking a page out of Pacers' book. Looking to switch things up. Number 1, Thomas going up for 3. But for the rebound, the Sumter native, Nisseldine. And a handoff to Tackleberry. Once again, dribbling up the court on the moving screen. Intended target, Darius Bell, inching his way up to the wing. Tackleberry with possession once more. 15 left on the shot clock. Once again, directing traffic, but loses the handle. Number 1, Thomas looking to go drop to lane for the 2-point layup. Once again, from inbound, from Nisseldine to Jules to Tackleberry once more. Pacers driving lane, back to Nisseldine. Nisseldine over long to Jules. Jules back to Tackleberry. Pacers slowing down the pace here just momentarily. 15 seconds left here on the shot clock. 11, now 10. And Tackleberry losing the handle as the call comes up. Call coming back down on the Cougars, number 10, Cam Paulding. However, once again, Pacer basketball. Pacers have another opportunity to come out here in this drive. 4-10, your current score. Pacers only trailing here by 6. Coming back into the court this evening, John Smith. Bell, over short to Jules. Jules to Smith. Looking for an intended target as that coverage comes right up to Smith himself. Bell over long to Misseldine. Perfect placement for Jules. Looking to go up high for 2 here. Himself gets it in.
That's a great pass to Misseldine from Bell. That was awesome.
Awesome. There's some great coordination here between Darius Bell, Misseldine, and Shaquan Jules. Pacers looking to demonstrate some of that this evening. It's number 5, Stanley Taylor, going for 3 himself. As we talked about before, coming into tonight's game, the Cougars obviously having a lead in 3-point baskets, definitely showing that here this evening. Bell looking to direct traffic once more for the Pacers for the fake to Shaquan Jules. Instead slams it for 2 early on.
We can expect more of that for the rest of the night from Jules.
Don't be surprised, Pacer Nation, if you see a few more of those from Shaquan Jules. Once again, the Cougars looking to return the receipt. But for the rebound, Darius Bell back to Smith once more. Smith starting his own drive, moving the ball, dribbling the ball off the court. Taking some direction from head coach Mark Vanderslice. From Smith to Bell. Bell to Jules. High here at the key. 10 seconds left here on the shot clock. Pacers looking to inch their way up to the wings. Smith covered all around. Milsedine going up for the fake. And the Pacers almost getting the shot clock violation. Pacers almost getting the shot clock violation. However, some of that aggression working against the Cougars as this one comes back down. Number 5, Stanley Taylor. We're going to take another immediate timeout. We'll be back here very shortly. back, Pacer Nation, Pacer Peeps. Your current score being 13-8, less than 12 minutes remaining. Pacers only trailing here by 5. Call recently coming down before we went to our second full media timeout. Call coming back down the Cougars, number 5, Stanley Taylor. Pacers looking to use this opportunity as Shaquan Jules takes the fall. Number 15, Hunter Preston of the Cougars. Shaquan Jules is going to take another round trip here to the Cherry Stripe. Shaquan Jules here at the line for 2. Perfect opportunity for the Pacers to get some more points here on the board. Shaquan Jules up and shooting around to 70, 80 to 90% here at the free throw line. One more attempt remaining, making it in for the first one. He's going to go up for one more, gets it in, all net. 10-13 your current score. Cougars looking to keep this point gap wide and far as possibly as they can. Ryan Gibbons back to number 0. Chris Horton looking to go for 3 himself. And just outside the reach. Robert Hill looking for the intended target, being John Smith. This would be a few steps out of placement. The ball coming right here over to our commentating table.
I'm telling you, they want us in the game. They're so mad that we haven't gotten in all season long.
What would it be? Basketball if the action didn't come right to you. Number 23, Ladarius Horton here on the wing. Over along to Gibbons once more. Gibbons coming up here high to the key. Looking to cut inside. Back to number 23 once more. Horton almost getting the 3, but for the rebound, looking like the Pacers and Cougars are going to fight for it. Cougars are going to recover. Gibbons once more over long to Horton. Cuts inside, going up for the fake. Short, almost stolen by the Pacers. Number 15, Hunter Preston going up for 2. Jules to Smith. To Tackerberry coming back into the court here this evening. Tackerberry looking to drive the lane, going up for 2 himself.
Yeah, that's a great drive.
A great drive there from the Pacers. Number 30, Kyle Tackerberry. Pacers looking to use some of those drives there. Just going to hopefully get some more fast breaks here into the first half. Some more points in the paint as well. However, the Cougars once again are going to return the favor with a 3-point basket. Chris Horton for 3. John Smith covered all around. And once again, Allie, just that coverage here from the Cougars just coming out and just pressing the Pacers.
I mean, they've been doubling and even triple teaming us, especially when we're pressing. And I mean, I know that we keep saying that when there's a double team and a triple team, there's always someone open, but it's like they're almost just on us so hard where we can't even get around them to pass. So I would love to see us start finding ways to get around it.
And as the intended target was going to be Darius Bell. Shaquan Jules trying to save it.
Ends up going to the cheerleaders.
Whistledine, over to Shaquan Jules, looking to swing left. Once again, continues to swing left. Drive left, but picks up, loses the handle to number 5. Stanley Taylor slams it in for 2 in front of the Pacer bench. Pacers are going to look to return the receipt as quickly as possible. Looking to get back here into a considerable possession. 12-20 your current score. Jules to Tackerberry to Bell. The Whistledine right there into the post for 2. Swings around the iron, comes back down for the rebound. Once again, number 15, Hunter Preston. And number 2, Robert Davis Jr. going up for 2 for the hook. However, at the back glass, Pacers are going to recover. They're going to see this opportunity picked up once again, stolen by number 23, Ladarius Horton. Cougars looking to slow down the pace. However, Davis Jr. says no, going up for 3 for the rebound once more. Darius Bell. Head coach Mark Vanderslice telling the boys to slow it down, boys, to slow it down for a moment. Too much back and forth here. Kyle Tackerberry doing just that. Inches away here up to the key. 10 seconds left here on the clock. He's got plenty of time to make an audible decision. He's going to go up high for 3 himself, but for the back iron. Cougars are going to rebound. Once again, Chris Horton over long to number 15, Preston, and for the rebound.
That was a great block by Ryan.
A great block.
We need him on the volleyball team. That was awesome.
A great block. Robert Hill, he's got a huge smile on his face. Number 30, once again, Tackerberry once more with possession. He's going to swing right here on the wings. The 10 left here on the clock. Back to Jules. Convocation Center counts down, looking to drive the lane off the back glass. Shaquan Jules looking for the call. believing that one should have been down on the Pacers. Instead, Jules is going to get the call himself. (12-20) remains your current score. Cougars once again coming out here into this drive. Number 2, Davis Jr., he's going to swing right. Jr. directing traffic for the Cougars over Lon Horton. Back to number 5, Taylor. Davis Jr. going up for 2 himself. Can he get it? Call coming back down once more on the floor. Coming back down on the Pacers, number 33, Ryan Misseldine. Coming back here to the cherry strike for 2 is going to be Robert Davis Jr. As that point gap continues to widen even further. Jr. going up for 1. Davis Jr. once more, goes up. Bounces around the iron, but falls in for another one. Listening over to Tigerberry for the fake pass. The Bell over along the Jules, almost outside of his reach, but recovers.
Thank goodness he's got long arms.
Almost outside of his reach, however, he's able to recover. Bell looking to inch his way up here to the wing, to the key, to the high key. Directing traffic from behind over to Misseldine. Looking to send this one into the post for Jules. This one coming back down on the floor of the Cougars. Once again, Pacer basketball. For Robert Hill, looking to go for 2. The call coming back down on the floor, number 2, Robert Davis Jr. That's the Georgia native, Robert Hill, number 24, coming back here to the free throw line. Robert Hill also featured this past weekend in our senior night. So we take care of some housekeeping items here on the floor. This evening's game is brought to you by the South Carolina Education Lottery. This evening is also brought to you by Aiken Flooring. You can most certainly stand on us. 12-22 your current score. Pacers doing a great job early on moving the ball up the court. Looking to fatigue the Cougars. As you said before, Allie, the Cougars is looking to tag team and double team and triple team.
Oh, yeah.
Any Pacer man that has the possession of the ball. However, don't be surprised if you see this backfire on the Cougars later on.
For sure. I definitely think it's part of their strategy. I mean, because one thing that every team notices about us is that our passing game is great. You know, we always find people who are open somehow and stuff. So, I mean, and I think after playing us twice, they're well aware, and they've been scouting lately, and they still are well aware that passing is one of our strengths. So I think they're trying to shut that down early. But like you said, I think in a little bit it's going to start getting exhausting. And we usually talk about that line of aggressive defense and getting tired with sloppy defense and fouling, and so hopefully that line starts coming soon.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Pacer beats, so we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back here very shortly. Welcome back, Pacer Nation. Thank you once again for tuning in to this evening's PBC quarterfinals. Current score being 13-22. Cougars with the 7-point lead. Excuse me, with the 9-point lead. Pacers looking to come out here into this possession, into this drive. Jules over long inbound to Nisseldine. Excuse me. Jules once again driving right. Call come back down, number 24 of the Cougars, Anthony Moore. Some of that aggressive nature and aggressive tendency working against the Cougars. Once again, Pacer possession. Tigerberry, 20 left here on the shot clock. As the action on the Convocation Center stands still, picks up once more. Tigerberry over short the bell. Key here at the key. Hand off to Tigerberry. Once here at the wing, going up high for three himself. This one's going to sail now. It's going to be a shot clock violation back on the Pacers. The Cougars, once again, number 24. Moore and Davis Jr., both inbound. Jr. over along to Ivy. Carl Ivy, number 11. That's number 5, Stanley Taylor. To Ivy. Taylor going up for three himself. Off the back iron. Davis Jr., perfect placement here at the wing. Stanley Taylor. Ivy himself going up for three once more for the rebound. Darius Bell keeps it in. Back to Tigerberry. Tigerberry, Bell, and Jules both inbound. Coming high here into the wing. Tigerberry looking for an intended target. Directing traffic here for the Pacers. 15 left here on the shot clock. Tigerberry's going to swing left. Looking to come up here to the wing. Robert Hill here into the post. Swings around, turns around. Right here into the lane. But the call coming back down on the Cougars. A little too much aggression there. Coming back here to the cherry stripe once more. It's going to be number 24, Robert Hill. Actually, no, we're not going to go to the line. Tigerberry is going to be looking to send this one in inbound. Back over to Robert Hill. Goes up, gets it for it. Jules once again. Looking for an intended target himself. Now 10 left here on the shot clock. Jules is going to swing right over short to Robert Hill. Looking to go for two himself. Hits the back glass. Comes back down for the rebound. Number 3, Ryan Givens. Over along to Ivy, not Ivy. Number 23, Ladarius Horton. The intended target being Ivy. Back to the Cougars. Givens going up for three himself. Gets it in, all net. 13-25. Tigerberry, but still almost stolen there by the Pacers. And Shaquan Jules is going to do some push-ups. He takes the ball.
You got to stay warm in a game like this.
The call coming back down, number 24, Anthony Moore. Anthony Moore looking for the steal. However, making some body-on-body contact against Shaquan Jules. However, it worked in Jules' favor, getting some push-ups in. And not only that, he's going to take another trip here to the free throw line.
Yeah, you got to get some push-ups in to make sure you make your free throws. Make sure your arms are nice and warm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Jules doing a great job here at the free throw line, making all his attempts thus far this evening.
For sure, and with all of his attempts and his regular points, he's had 9 points in the night so far.
Absolutely. Don't be surprised, Pacer peeps, if you see him getting a double-double here this evening. Maybe even perhaps.
That'll be 10, yeah.
Maybe even perhaps before the end of the first half. Cougars once more coming out here to this drive. Thomas over along to Brian Givens. Givens back to Thomas once more. Some tag team here between Givens and Thomas. Pacers looking to show some of that man-to-man defense as John Smith comes back into the court here this afternoon. Number 23, Horton. Givens going up for three once again, and that's going to be Givens' second consecutive three-point basket. Shaquan Jules over long, almost stolen there by Smith. Over short to Misseldine. Almost loses the handle, over long to Jules. Pacers doing a great job moving the ball out the court here. Drives the lane, looks to swing, low post, pivot, goes up for two. 17-28. 17-28, your current score. Almost less than 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Horton once more. Horton Over short to Ivy. Back to Givens. Givens once more here at the key. Cougars just moving the ball all over here at the wing. Cougars are going to have to go up. Less than 10 seconds left. Givens going up for three once more for the rebound. Missildine looking for the rebound.
And I'll say, with all that passing, our defense sure did a great job of stopping that. Because, I mean, I think they were going to go up for 3 shots, Columbus State was. And every single time they stopped because they knew we were coming right there.
Cougars looking for every opportunity to go up for 3 here at the wings. However, the Pacers doing a great job of just shutting down that offense of the Cougars. However, they're going to have another opportunity to drive. Ivy going up for 3 himself. Back iron. Missildine for the rebound. Over long to Smith, looking to go for 2 himself. Drops in lane, overshoots it. And Robert Hill looking for the assist. However, the whistle blown. We'll see who the call is on. Number 3, Brian Givens of the Cougars. As we said before, Allie, just some of that aggression, some of that aggressive nature of the Cougars just starting to backfire.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're getting toward the end of the first half, so, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a couple more came before we went to halftime.
Brian Gibbons looking to shut down that drive of number 15, John Smith. The Groose Creek native, excuse me, getting his first points onto the board here this afternoon with the free throw. 1 more remaining, the entire Convocation Center behind him. Goes up, gets it in for 1. 19-28. Cougars once again coming out here into this drive. Number 0, Chris Horton. He's going to go for 3 himself. Rolls around the iron, but for the rebound, Bell and a handoff to John Smith. Smith once again starting his own drive. Over to Jules, back to Smith once more. Darius Bell and Jules both directing traffic here. Telling the Pacers to slow it down momentarily. They got plenty of time here on the shot clock. That's a 10, but stolen here by number 1, Jalen Thomas. Drives left, shifts up the center. Brian Givens back to Thomas once more here at the wing. Number 0, Chris Horton, back to Givens, going up for 3. High, can he get it? Out the back iron. Battle for the rebound. Once again, the Cougars are going to have another opportunity. Number 1, Jalen Thomas. Head coach, Robert Moore, slowing down the pace there, directing traffic here for the Cougars. Over to number 23, Horton going up for 3 himself. Back for the, off the back iron, excuse me. Darius Bell back to John Smith.
So fast, everything's a tongue twister right now.
The Cougars doing a great job of just with ball movement, passing ability, and just closing up some of those passing lanes, especially there when they're there at the wing. However, stolen here by the Pacers, picked up once more here by Chris Horton. Looking to slam it. Going up for the layup. 19-30 your current score. The Pacers just momentarily distracted as the Cougars capitalize. Pacers looking to return the receipt so thus far. John Smith. He's going to go for 3 himself. However, for the rebound, number 10, Cam Paulding. Over to Jalen Thomas once more, driving up the center, dribbling up the center. Over to Chris Horton. Darius Horton to number 3, Brian Gibbons, and the officials are going to call traveling. And we're going to take another media timeout here, our last media timeout here of the first half. We'll be back very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Your current score being 19-30. Less than 3 minutes remaining. Almost 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Number 33, Ryan Misseldine. Intended target. Shaquan Jules over long, inbound. Misseldine coming back up the court himself. Tigerberry to Bell, back to Tigerberry once more. 20 seconds left here on the shot clock. Pacers are going to use every opportunity that they have. Robert Hill almost losing the handle. However, number 1, Jalen Thomas, getting a hand in there. Let's see who the call is on. Number 23, actually, Ladarius Horton. Robert Hill takes another trip here to the free throw line. Hill going up for one, gets it in. One more attempt remaining. Hill himself takes his form, goes up, gets it in for one, all net, 21-30. Pacers look to mount a comeback here into the first half with less than 2.5 minutes remaining. However, the Cougars are going to look to mount up the aggression here thus far in the first half. Givens going up for three himself again, rolls around the hour for the rebound. Big defensive rebound from Misdemean over to Tigerberry. Tigerberry methodically moving the ball here up the court. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Tigerberry sizing out number 23, Ladarius Horton, over the Bell. Looking to send this one inside. Tigerberry. Tigerberry back to Bell. Bell looking to go inside himself, going up for two. Just some odd placement there from Bell, not able to connect there for the net.
Yeah, that's just a bad angle, being from behind the goal like that. But hey, I like it, because if it would have worked, it would have been great. I like the risk.
Once again, the Cougars are going to come out here into this drive. Bell almost looking for the steal. Number 0, Chris Horn going up for three. Once again, Cougars doing a great job early on shooting for threes. However, recently is unable to connect. However, that's definitely been able to work in Pacer favor as they've been able to come out and get some more points here into the board. Looking to score some more here into the paint. Tigerberry almost losing the handle. However, he's going to recover. It's the officials call traveling. Number 3, Ryan Givens. Just amping up the pressure, amping up the voltage and the aggression there on Tigerberry. However, a great initiative and a great athleticism there from Tigerberry just to recover.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping it in, however, an unfortunate travel penalty on the Pacers. Less than a minute remaining. Thomas. Thomas back into the Cougars. Givens to 15. Chris Horton going up for two for himself. Excuse me, Hunter Preston. Once again, Tigerberry starting his own drive. Less than a minute remaining. Looking to spin half court. Once again, moving the ball. 20 seconds left here on the clock. Over long, left side, the Bell. Inside, the Jules, back to Tigerberry here at the wing. Perfect placement for three. Yes. He gets it in.
That was such a great play.
A great play as the Cougars are going to call a 30-second timeout after just watching Tigerberry just get a perfect three right there into the net. Pacer piece, we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Checking here at the line is going to be number 15, John Smith, as Tigerberry comes off the court here momentarily. Smith looking to get behind the Cougars. Less than 15 seconds left. Number 0, Chris Horton. Over to number 3, Brian Gibbons going up high for 3. 24-35. Pacers looking to return the receipt. Can they do it? Bell with possession. 1, and Bell is going to go up high for 3 himself off the back iron. And Pacer Nation, we have reached halftime. Your current score being 24-35. We're going to take a quick halftime here in about 15 minutes. We'll be back here very shortly. Welcome back, Pacer peeps. Welcome back, Pacer Nation. Probably to find, ladies and gentlemen at home, another round of our quick stats. Columbus State Cougars, they've been doing a terrific job thus far this evening as far as just staying ahead on the leaderboard, on the scoreboard. Currently, they are shooting 13 of 32 at 40.6% to the Pacers, 7 of 18 at 38.9. When it comes to three-point baskets, Cougars are shooting at 7 of 23 at 30.4, and the Pacers 1 of 5 at 20%. Currently, the Cougars with 15 rebounds and the Pacers 16. And listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. The Cougars 7 steals to the Pacers 0. Pacers looking to change that up here in this drive. Shaquan Jules as the Pacers go up for 2.
That'll be his 14th point on the night, Shaquan Jules.
Shaquan Jules, a terrific leader here for the Pacers. The Cougars were looking to go up for 3 themselves for the rebound. Kyle Tigerberry, the Jules, once again, the Bell. Looking to cut inside, going up for 2. 28-35, and it looks like the Pacers were definitely able to use this time in halftime just to come back together collectively, using some of those more offensive opportunities just to get some more fast break points. However, the Cougars are going to stay one step ahead. Brian Givens with another three-point basket.
That'll be his 4th 3 on the night.
Jules, the Bell, almost stolen there. Number one, Jalen Thomas getting up for it. Cougars just pressing the Pacers. However, picked up once more, stolen here, but number 24, Anthony Moore, and number 23, Ladarius Horton getting another basket. 28-40, your current score. Jules cover it once again all around. Anthony Moore looking to draw the lane, going up for 2. And for the assist, number 23, Ladarius Horton, and we're going to take another timeout, a 60-second timeout, I believe. We'll wait on the official call. As I believe the Pacers, yes, are taking a timeout, 60 seconds.
And we have a media timeout on the floor.
Actually, no, we're going to take a media timeout. Don't go anywhere, Pacer Nation. We'll be back very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Your current score, 28-42, less than 20 minutes remaining. Pacers coming out here into this drive. Tigerberry to John Smith, loses the handle, looking to pick this one up, unable to do so. Anthony Moore over to Brian Gibbons, looking to send this one inside. However, the Pacers are able to rip it out. Call come back down, number 3, Brian Gibbons. Pacer basketball once more. And Allie, earlier before we were talking about how we were a little concerned about how some of that fatigue was going to come in here for the Cougars. However, they're still able to keep up the pressing here on the Pacers.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're getting little fouls here and there, but nothing like it was at the end of the first quarter. But I think those 15 minutes off kind of recharged them. But I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less than for it to happen again for the second half soon.
Absolutely, absolutely. 28-42, still your current score. John Smith looking to go for 2. A great initiative.
Yeah, that was a great pass, too.
A great pass right there low into the paint. Smith was able to pivot low and go up high. However, unable to take the intended target being Robert Hill, number 23, Ladarius Horton, looking to go for 2 and slams it. Horton just slamming it right there in there. Our Pacers pick it up once again, looking at almost losing the handle. However, the battle for the ball.
The fouls on the Pacers, number 12, Shaquan Jules.
Call coming back down on the Pacers as the Cougars have taken tough ball number 1, Jalen Thomas. He looks to be doing okay. He's going to be able to walk off the court. Happy to see that.
Checking into the game for the Pacers, number 14, Darius Bell. And for the Cougars, number 2, Robert Davis Jr.
As the action continues here, Jalen Thomas is going to be coming off to get some medical attention. Number 2, Robert Davis Jr. coming back in. Very fundamental the last time he was here on the court. Davis Jr. back to Givens, back to Horton. Horton, Givens, Davis once again triple teaming the Pacers. Givens over to Givens, going up high for 3. Excuse me, Davis Jr. over to Givens, looking to go for 3. For the rebound, Missildine over long to Bell. Bell dribbling left. And for the fake, covered all around to Tagliabue. Tagliabue looking to swing, cut inside here. Low post, almost losing a handle. Looking to go up. Just that coverage as the officials call a double dribble. Cougar basketball. Davis Jr. back to Givens. Both of them in inbound, moving the ball here up the court. And the Cougars looking to go for 3. Number 10, Cam Paulding. Oh, excuse me, for 2. Over long inbound to Robert Hill. Back to Shaquan Jules. Coming back here to the wing, over to Tagliabue. Tagliabue slowing down the pace here momentarily. Less than 15 left here on the shot clock. Looking to direct traffic, looking to cut inside to the wing here. High post back to Missildine. Back to Tagliabue. Pacers are going to have to go up or risk a shot clock violation. And Hill spin turns in the lane. However, for the rebound, Shaquan Jules gets it in for 2. Robert Davis Jr. once again here with possession here, high key, looking to go, looking to spin there in the lane. Back to Paulding, going up for 2, 30-48. And here at the high key once again, Darius Bell. Looking to spin back to Tagliabue. Looking for a handoff. Cover once again all here by the Cougars. Looking to drive the lane. Going up for 2 himself.
That's a great drive.
A great drive. Great drive there from the senior number 30, Kyle Tagliabue. Tagliabue had to fight uphill into the lane, into the post.
Oh, yeah.
Davis Jr. to Givens. A great coverage there from Missildine. Givens once again here with possession. Givens coming up against number 14, Darius Bell. Givens to Horton. Givens, Davis Jr. once again loses the handle but keeps it in. Davis Jr. going up for 3 himself. All but net once more, 32-51. Shaquan Jules over long to Tagliabue. As once again, as the ball comes right here over to our commentating table, we're going to take another full media timeout. Pacer Nation, your current score 32-51. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Peeps, Pacer Nation. Your current score being 32-51. The Pacers very briefly coming back from halftime, doing very well on 2 consecutive drives early on. However, the Cougars were able to recuperate and just continue the press here thus far. Pacers are still trying to find a way just to break through that press. However, the Pacers, they can just close up some of their passing lanes just by a little bit. You can see a few more points going into their favor here. The Pacers can also secure a few more fast break points and attempt a few more three-pointers here at the wing. Pacers can also see some more points here onto the board. Davis Jr. here with possession, back to Ladarius Horton. Anthony Moore going up for the fake, goes up for 3 anyway, out the back iron for the rebound in Pacer favor. I believe that was unintended there for number 10, Cam Paulding. Rolled this one right on over to Misseldean. Tackleberry over along to Bell, loses the handle, still sold again by Anthony Moore, and he can't hold on to it, sails on out. A great initiative there by the Cougars. However, unable to maintain the handle. Someone's going to step on out. Pacer favor, Pacer possession once more. Misseldean over short to inbound Tackleberry. Back to Jules, dribbling left, going right under Anthony Moore. Drops the lane. Robert Hill looking to slam it. Looking to slam this one, however, just the timing being off just briefly as Hill dropped down from the net, just the net just ricocheting the ball right up and off. Unintended there by the Pacers. 32-51 your current score. Once again, Davis Jr. dribbling, driving right here at the wing. Looking for intended target over long. It's number 23, Ladarius Horton. Once again, back almost picked up here by the Pacers. Jules to Tackleberry, looking for the 2-point layup. Pacers are getting a few steals here themselves. Ladarius Horton looking to return the receipt, going up for 2. This call comes back down here on the floor. Horton stepping on out. Pacer basketball for another turnover. Milsedine over the Jules. Back to Milsedine once more. Jules. Dribbling left, but stolen here. Coming right back over here to our announcing table. This one coming literally right in between me and my colleague, Brent Hager.
So you're playing some dodgeball over here.
It's going to be number 3 this evening. However, it's going to be Pacer basketball.
They could just ask us if we wanted to play. They don't have to keep threatening our lives over here.
Darius Bell here with possession, less than 10 left here on the shot clock. Bell looking to fight his way up here to the key. He's going to go for 2, drops the lane. And for the assist, Robert Hill looking for the assist, however, unable to connect. Davis Jr. over along to Ladarius Horton. Over to, once again, number 24, Anthony Moore. Number 5, Stanley Taylor going up for 3.
Some great passes by Columbus State.
34-54 your current score. Once again, the Cougars just demonstrating some of that great ball movement and passing ability there, closing up some of those passing lanes himself. Squall Jules over along to John Smith, looking to go for 3 high. Woo! He gets his first 3-point basket this evening.
That was a great shot.
Smith was looking for that 3-point basket all evening, and he finally got it. That's going to be his first one this evening. 37-54. As the rally for the Pacer defense to come on up and show out here this evening. Davis Jr. going up for 3. He gets it in. Cougars are able to return the receipt. John Smith over to Darius Bell. As the call comes back down here on the hard floor.
Checking back in the game for the Pacers, number 30, Kyle Tackleberry.
Once again, Pacer basketball, Tackleberry. Intended target being Jules. One hand, however, back to Tackleberry, going up for the fake. However, he's going to dribble right. Tackleberry dribbling back. 12.5 minutes left here in the second half. Tackleberry, less than 10 left here on the shot clock. Jules Inside, looking to go for two. And it gets in for two. And Al, I don't know if you heard it. The Convocation Center was like,
I know. It went dead silent for a minute, and then when they realized it might be coming in, you just hear everybody.
As Jules was right there into the low post, the Cougars, once again, some of that aggression, some of that tendency just working against the Cougars, getting a little bit too much body contact there in the low post.
For sure.
However, it's going to be another gift here for Shaquan Jules as he's coming back here to the free throw line for the three-point play. Gets it in for one, 40-57. Davis Jr. moving the ball here up the court. Davis Jr. here at the key. However, the Pacers are able to get up and get a hand on it. Cougars are going to let this one sail on out. Once again, Cougar basketball once more. Davis Jr. inside to the Cougars. Going up for two. Number 15, Hunter Preston. Jules over to Darius Bell. Tigerberry. Pacers doing a great job closing up those passing lanes. And number 5, Stanley Taylor with the block. Shutting down that drive. Missildine looking to return, but for the assist, Robert Hill for the rebound and the point. 42-59. Cougars successful the first time in shutting down that drive, number 5, Stanley Taylor. However, the Pacers were able to return the receipt, and they got it in for two anyway. Robert Hill, Stanley Taylor over long. Over long to number 23, Horton. Number 3, Brian Gibbons going up. Excuse me, number 1, Jalen Thomas going up for three himself. For the rebound, the Pacers. Number 30, Tigerberry. Once more. Methodically moving the ball here up the court. With 15 seconds left here. Inside to Jules. Slams it in. Jules getting a slam dunk right there.
What a play.
Getting up high there for the dunk. Dribbling and dunking. 44-59 your current score. Huge moment there for the Pacers. And number 15, Hunter Preston getting a three himself, 44-62. Missildine sends this one inbound to Tigerberry. He's going to have to swing, spins here into the post, back to number 12, Shaquan Jules, over long to Darius Bell. However, he's going to recover, almost losing it. Almost losing possession, over short to Missildine, going up for two himself. He gets the basket in. The Sumter native getting his first 2 points here onto the board.
And hopefully three.
Call coming back down here on the Cougars. Calling back down on the Cougars, number 15, Hunter Preston. Pacer Nation, don't go anywhere. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Feeds, Pacer Nation. The Sumter native, Ryan Missildine, coming back here to free throw line. Getting his first points here into the board here this evening. Takes this one, goes up, gets it in for one. 47-62. Cougars once again coming out here into this drive. Number 3, Brian Gibbons. Number 24, Anthony Moore. Number 1, Jalen Thomas. Thomas coming up here to the wing. Back to Gibbons, looking for the fake. Thomas once again cuts inside. Gibbons, perfect placement here at the wing. Going up for 3. Bounces off the iron for the rebound. Bell to Smith. Over to Bell once more. To Jules. Dribbling left, driving left. John Smith once again here with possession, taking some words here from his teammates and head coach Mark Vanderslice. Smith going up high for 3. Can he get it? Oh! And it jumps around. It just jumps around the iron.
My heart dropped for a minute.
And it just got in there. John Smith called an audible, and he said, "I'm going to go up for it anyway." And he got it in for one. He got it in. 50-62 your current score. That's going to be Smith's second three-point basket here this evening. Smith coming out here to the Convocation Center for a clinic here this evening. Number 1, Jalen Thomas. Anthony Moore cutting inside for 2 off the back glass. Bell for the rebound. Back to number 15, John Smith. Driving left, looking to cut inside. Loses the handle. Number 3, Brian Gibbons once again drives in the lane. Blocked by number 14, the attempted block by number 14, Darius Bell. Getting a little bit too much body-on-body contact there. We'll see if the call comes back down on the Pacers, and it does. Number 14, Darius Bell. A great initiative there by Darius Bell to shut down the drive.
Oh, yeah.
However, let's take a moment here to just give some props here to number 15, John Smith. He's coming over here to the sideline for a few handshakes and a few pats on the back here. Just getting another great three-point basket.
For sure.
Tackleberry covered all around, and Darius Bell, low catch, looking to make a play for himself. Robert Hill looking to slam it, unable to connect. Back to number 3, Ryan Gibbons. Once again going up for 3 himself, off the back iron for the rebound. Kyle Tackleberry. Tackleberry looking for redemption, looking to go driving lane for 2. And while the Pacers weren't able to connect in that last drive, Tackleberry was able to make up for it and got it in for the second one.
Oh, yeah. You can always expect that with us Pacers. When we make one mistake, we're going to come back the very next play and fix it.
Number 23, Ladarius Horton, back to Moore. Number 1, Jalen Thomas, over long to Gibbons. Gibbons, Horton. Moore still with possession. Horton, less than 10 left here on the shot clock. Cuts inside. Moore going up high for 3. Rolls around the iron for the rebound. Right into Bell's hands. Bell over to Jules. Jules back to Tackleberry. Tackleberry wanting the ball, audibly calling that one. Tackleberry with possession, looking to start on the moving screen. Spinning here, high key, over short to Darius Bell, going up for 2. Robert Hill looking for the dump for the rebound. Darius Bell having to spin in the lane, going up for 2. Can he get it? Gets it in.
With that last rebound, that gets him up to 10 rebounds for the game so far.
Congratulations, Darius Bell, for 10 rebounds. We'll see if we can get him a double-double here this evening. The student section and Pacer Nation looking to motivate. However, Hunter Preston slamming and dunking right in front of the Pacers. However, the Pacers aren't going to let this down. They're going to see if they can get the same here for themselves here out into this drive. Tackleberry once more here with possession, setting up the drive from Darius Bell to Darius Bell, back to Tackleberry. Tackleberry to Bell. Tackleberry's going to swing around from behind. Stolen, picked up here by Anthony Moore once more. Takes the time, drives lane, slams it once more again. 54-69. Missildine, sends this one inbound to Tackleberry. Tackleberry once more inching his way here up to the wing, up to the key. However, the Pacers are going to lose it, and they are going to recover. And it looks as if we're going to take another full media timeout. Pacer peeps, Pacer Nation, we'll be back here in about 60 seconds. Welcome back, Pacer Nation. I have been neglectful of our sponsors here this evening. Tonight's game is brought to you by Aiken Fish House and Oyster Bar, Southern Seafood Serve, Southern Hospitality. Anytime you find yourself out here in the Aiken community with a craving for Southern seafood, make sure you come on out. Let them know that Pacer Athletics sent you, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy to set you up with their alligator tail. Once again, the Pacers are coming out here into this drive with 5 seconds left here on the clock. Inside of Darius Bell. He's going to go up high for 2. Can he get it? Rolls around the iron for the rebound to Robert Hill. And Darius Bell looking for the dunk as one of the Cougars take a fall. Number 23, Ladarius Horton.
The foul is on Columbus Day, number 23, Ladarius Horton. Robert Hill at the line.
And the senior, the Georgia native, is going to take another round trip here to the free throw line as the call comes back down on the Cougars. Hill takes his form, gets it in for one, all net. Coming back here into the court is going to be number 15, John Smith, as Tackleberry comes off. Just here for a breather for a moment. He once again takes his form, goes up, gets it in, not able to do so, unable to connect off the back iron. Gibbons and Horton and Jalen Thomas starting on the drive. Gibbons still with possession, back to Thomas here at the wing for the fake. Great coverage there by the Pacers. Gibbons going up for another 3, 55-72. Whistledine, excuse me. Back to Jules, back to Smith. Jules. Smith once more. 20 seconds left here on the clock. As the Pacers are going to take a timeout. Pacers are going to use this time just to come back together collectively and cohesively. Use this time just to close. Looking to use this time to close back up some of those passing lanes. And we were talking about this before the last full media timeout. You know, the Pacers can just look to close up some of those passing lanes and look to see some more offensive opportunities. Look to go to shoot some more threes. We can definitely see some more points here on the board for the Pacers.
Absolutely.
And as we are going to take another break, tonight's game is also brought to you by Hudson Ethers Companies, providing all your quality car, home, and business needs since 1876. If you're ever in need of one of those services, let them know that Pacer Athletics sent you. I'm sure they'd be very happy to set you up. As the action comes back here into the court. Things are going to start out in Pacers' favor. Number 14, Darius Bell for the intended target. Inbound, and a little bit too much fire on that arm. Tackleberry had a race for that one. However, he's going to move the ball right here, right up the court. Right side, here into the wing, looking to cut inside himself. Spinning here into the lane, over short. Whistledine going up for 2. Can he get it off the back glass for the rebound? Another battle for the rebound. Not a battle, almost a war over there in the low post.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 33, Ryan Whistledine.
Horton sends this one in that inbound to Gibbons. We talked about this briefly before, a war for the rebound.
Oh, for sure.
Just
I mean, yeah.
everyone coming there to the low post just to get a
Especially in
hand
this last 5 minutes of the game. I mean, this is a PBC playoff game. So, the whole game is going to war, but you can definitely expect to see that intensity heighten in the last 5 minutes.
Robert Hill definitely using his height there for the advantage for coverage against number 1, Jalen Thomas, missing the 3. Number 30, once again, Kyle Tackleberry coming back up here into the wing. Shaquan Jules looking to go for 2, and Hunter Preston blocking and swinging this one right on out, right into our cheerleaders, right into the marching band section.
The foul is on the Cougars, number 24, Anthony Moore. Shaquan Jules at the line.
So far, Shaquan Jules has 21 points on the night, so we're hoping to make it 23. Hope I didn't just jinx that, knock on wood. All right.
All right, we're good. 56-72, your current score. Pacer Nation, we want to thank you once again for tuning into this night's game.
Absolutely, and all season long. Thank y'all so much for being so loyal.
Thank you for allowing us to be your great commentators here this evening. It's been a fun experience thus far.
Absolutely.
Once again, the Cougars coming out here to this drive. Brian Gibbons, over short to Thomas. Givens to Horton. Thomas once again here at the wings. Cougars have plenty of time here to make a play. Jalen Thomas looking to do so. The Horton once again with possession. Anthony Moore, a lot of great ball movement. To number 3, Brian Givens, another three-point basket.
That will actually be his 7th three-pointer of the night, so he has 21 points now in the night, strictly off three-pointers.
Just wow, just purely off of three-pointer baskets.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Brian Givens. There is Bell with possession for the steal. Once again, Hunter Preston. Bell looking to get this one back. Brian Givens drops the lane, and Hunter Preston slams this one in. A great play and a great tag team there between Preston and Givens, looking to slam this one right into the net. Whistledown inbound to Tackerberry. Less than 4 minutes remaining here into the second half. Tackerberry is going to dribble right. Dribbling right, keeping his eye there on the shot clock. 15 remaining. He's going to dribble left, swinging left, sends this one inside to Shaquan Jules. And I believe this one came right off his hands. Number 3, Brian Givens. However, we're going to take another timeout here, Pacer Nation. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. 3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here into the second half. 57-77. The Cougars with a 20-point lead. Darius Bell to Tackerberry. Tackerberry with possession. The senior looking to make a play for himself. He's going to drive the lane. Set. And the intended target is Shaquan Jules for the block. The Cougars. Jalen Thomas drops the lane for the two-point layup. Number 23, Horton looking for the assist to slam it in. 57-79. Tackerberry. Tackerberry showing the lesson learned there from that last drive. Hopefully send some of those passes in low instead of high. Tackerberry sends this one low. Shaquan Jules going up high for himself, but for the rebound, for the assist. It looks like the Pacers battle for the rebound. Hunter Preston over to Horton. Preston once more here, covered all around. Bounces around and falls in for 2. 57-81, the call coming back down, number 15. Excuse me, as the call comes back down on the Pacers.
And checking in Chris Horton and Devin Porter-Wilson.
57-81, your current score, less than 3 minutes remaining. Preston takes this one, goes up, bounces around the iron, comes back down for the rebound. Whistledown over to Tackerberry. Tackerberry dribbling up the center. Whistledown. Excuse me, Tackerberry over to Jules. Back to Tackerberry, going up high for 3 himself. And 2 short. Jules looking to save it right into the hands of Robert Hill. Tackerberry have another chance at redemption for the 2-point layup.
What a great save by Shaquan Jules. We got a good block over here by our sports information director, Brent Hager, keeping the ball in play. Very athletic.
PBC Player of the Year, Christine Carroll and Brent Hager both getting a block up there.
Closing that double block, keep the ball in play.
Right over here to our media department. Tackerberry once again here with possession, dribbling right. Tackerberry over to Bell. Bell going up for the fake. Over inside, the missile now. Over to Tigerberry once more. Inside to the Hill. Looking to spin. Covered all around. Looking to go for two. Call coming back down on the Cougars. Number 25. Number 25, Devon Porter Wilson.
Robert Hill at the line.
Robert Hill's going to take another round trip here to the Cherry Red Stripe.
Robert Hill for the night also has 6 points so far and 8 rebounds, so it is actually possible for him to get a double-double in the last 2 minutes of this game.
Checking in for Columbus State is number 4, Jordan Genesky.
Hill once again here. One more attempt remaining. Takes his form, goes up, gets it in all but net. That's going to be 7. 60-81 your current score. Number 0, Chris Horton. Since this one in, and number 4, Jordan Janitsky coming to the court for the first time this afternoon. Number 11, Carl Ivy as well. 25, Porter Wilson. Ivy going up high for 3, shooting over missile 9, gets it in for 3. Tigerberry with possession, dribbling left, shifting up the center, shifting right. 20 seconds left here on the shot clock. Tigerberry almost once more, almost was in handle. He's going to drive the lane for set. Gets it in for a 2-point layup.
That's a great drive.
Ivy, the Horton, back to Ivy, back to number 4, Dudinski. Ivy once more here with a fake. Number 4, Dudinski gets it in, his first 3-point basket. And number 30, once again, Tigerberry. Once again, inbound to number 14, Darius Bell. Bell here at the wing. Back to Jules. Jules looking to cut inside, drive the lane, going up for 2, and looking almost for the assist. Rob Hill with possession, looking to slam it. This call comes back up on the floor.
The fouls on Columbus State, number 10, Cam Paulding. And Robert Hill goes to the line.
Robert Hill is going to take another line, going to take another trip here to the line, to the free throw line for 2. Call coming back down on the Cougars, number 10, Cam Paulding. Hill takes his form, this is his first attempt. One more remaining. Hill goes up, gets it in for 1. 63-87. Once again, Chris Horton starting his own drive. Over to Janitsky, back to Horton. To Carl Ivy. Cam Paulding looking for redemption. Overshoots it. Coming right to the hands with less than a minute, less than 30 seconds remaining. The Pacers are going to call a timeout. As a round of applause here from the Pacer Nation, Pacer audience. The Pacers overcoming all challenges this season, putting on just a phenomenal game this entire season.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take a full timeout. Pacer Nation, don't go anywhere. With 27.7 seconds remaining, we'll be back here very shortly. Welcome back, Pacer Nation. Less than 30 seconds remaining. The senior, Kyle Tackenberry, with possession. 15 seconds left here on the shot clock. Tackenberry having a conversation here with number 0, Chris Horton. Tackerberry looking to drive the lane. Howard faking it. He's going to slam it in, and the Cougars are going to let it happen. And we talk about great sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Talk about great sportsmanship here from the Cougars. Tackerberry, the senior, getting his last dunk here in the Convocation Center right there. Going out with a terrific bang. Pacer Nation, that's going to be your final score, 65-87. The entire Convocation Center giving a standing ovation here to the Pacers. These men have come out this season facing tremendous obstacles, tremendous challenges. However, they have always been able to overcome. We can't be any more proud of them. We want to thank them so much just for putting on a clinic here this entire season. Allie, what are your final thoughts?
Final thoughts, I think just Columbus State just came out ready to play just as a better team. I know that we beat Columbus State twice earlier in the season, but it's really hard to beat a team 3 times in one season. So I can give it to them for working so hard and playing such aggressive defense. And I mean, having a single player score 7 3-pointers, hats off to you. So I think they played a great game, but I don't want to take that. I don't want that to take away from anything the Pacers have done all season long. I mean, they just worked hard. They have just shown great relentlessness throughout the entire season. And I mean, I'm so proud of Kyle Tackerberry and Robert Hill. We sure are going to miss them here on the Convocation Center, not just on the court, but who they are as people and how they impact us in the athletic department. I mean, and for everybody that's coming back, like Shaquan Jules, Darius Bell, Ryan Missildine, John Smith, I'm really excited for these guys to come back and see what they do next season. So, I mean, it's just been a great season, and I just thank y'all so much for listening to us at home.
Absolutely. Thank you once again, Pacer Nation, for allowing Allie and myself to be your commentators. We've had such a fun time doing this. We hope that we were able to come back. Well, actually, I won't be back. I'm graduating in
but
a few
I'll be
months.
back, Pacer Nation.
Make sure you listen out for the Disney fanatic Allie Bell. Hopefully she can come out and give you guys some of her fine commentary when the volleyball season comes back around. And also support her as she will be joining cross country.
Yes.
Also.
Yes, also
as well.
pray for me, because that's a lot. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Once again, thank you, Pacer Nation, Pacer Peeps. We'll see you next time here in the Convocation Center. Have a great evening.
Have a good night, Pacer Peeps.